Dear friends, congratulations to all of you on the arrival of 2024. May the new year bring you only positive emotions, and may all your dreams come true. New Year is perhaps a celebration observed worldwide. However, there are holidays that are specific to certain countries or even cities. In this video we have compiled a selection of strange, absurd, and even completely crazy holidays. Bloody Neighbor Celebration, Bolivia. Even before the Spanish colonization, Bolivia worshipped multiple deities and revered the forces of nature. According to legend, to ensure a bountiful harvest, the goddess of fertility, Pachamama, demanded human blood. On this day, Bolivians engage in fights until the first drop of blood is drawn. This is their way of appeasing the goddess Pachamama to ensure a generous harvest. Day of the Goose, Spain. Spain has always been known for its cruel and dangerous celebrations, from bullfighting to running with bulls. However, in the small fishing town of Lacadio, they celebrate the Day of the Goose. A boat passes under a rope, to which a goose is suspended. A person in the boat jumps and tries to grab the goose, attempting to pull its head off. For over 300 years, real live geese were used until public pressure from animal rights activists led to a change. Now, they use lifeless geese. Come on, Spain, what's wrong with you? Why harm living beings for entertainment? On behalf of all the geese in the world, thanks to the activists, there is no excuse for such cruelty. Obama Day, Kenya. Obama Day has been celebrated in Kenya since November 6, 2008. The first Kenyan to become president of the United States deserves a personalized holiday for proving to the world that an African guy from a humble family can achieve the highest position and rule the most powerful country in the world. Yes, it's inspiring. Burning Balls Festival, El Salvador. This festival, celebrated on August 31st in the small town of Nejapa in El Salvador for 350 years, symbolizes the volcanic eruption of 1658. To recreate the eruption, residents throw flaming rags into the sky and at each other. Despite the danger to homes and people, the festival has never ended in fire or burns and is carried out in a festive atmosphere. A breathtaking spectacle. Day the music died, worldwide. Perhaps no one remembers the 1959 plane crash that took the lives of musicians Buddy Holly, Ritchie Valens, and the Big Bopper. Since then, many music lovers consider this day as the death of music and observe it as a day of mourning for this tragic event. Naked Men Festival, Japan. Every third Saturday of February, in the coldest weather, Japan hosts the Hidaka Matsuri Festival. Despite the cold, men wear only loincloths. The ritual's purpose is to attract luck and the favor of the gods. After the ceremony at the temple, the men parade through the streets of Nara. Any passerby can touch the participants to rid themselves of misfortune. Around 9,000 men gather annually for the festival in search of good fortune. Coal Walking Day, Greece and Bulgaria. Celebrated on May 21st and also known as the Feast of St. Helena. During the celebration, loud music plays, and all participants joyfully dance. As the music speeds up, the dancers enter a kind of trance, allowing them to walk on coals without feeling pain by the end of the festivities. The tradition originated from a fire in the Church of St. Constantine. Despite the flames engulfing the church, cries were heard. A few brave souls rushed into the fire and retrieved the icon of St. Helena, untouched by the flames. Thus, walking on coals symbolizes a blessing. Watermelon Day, Turkmenistan. Watermelon is one of the main cultivated crops in Turkmenistan. To showcase pride in a rich harvest, Turkmenistan celebrates Watermelon Day on August 12th. Apart from measuring the size of grown watermelons, counting the watermelon harvest, and tasting various dishes and drinks, the festival program includes a competition for carving watermelons. Artists carve stunning patterns on the watermelons. Day of Sacred Rains, Bhutan. Celebrated in Bhutan at the end of the rainy season, every rain is considered sacred when the sun finally appears. The timing of the sacred rain is calculated based on the lunar calendar. People stand under this rain to wash away their sins. The day after the Day of Sacred Rains is declared a holiday in Bhutan. All offices and shops are closed, and it is recommended to visit family or pray. Ugly and Funny Face Championship, United Kingdom. The English claim that this unusual championship has its roots dating back to 1297. Every year at the Crab Fair, a crowd of people come to watch the contestants contort their faces in ugly expressions. The legendary Peter Jackson is considered the absolute champion. To become a champion, he pulled out all his teeth, allowing him to create the funniest faces. We urge you to take care of your health and not make such sacrifices for victory in competitions. Tomatina, Spain. This annual festival takes place in the last week of August in the Spanish town of Bunal, Valencia. Thousands of tourists from different countries come to participate in the tomato fight. On the morning of the festival, trucks loaded with tomatoes enter the central square of the city. According to the rules, the battle begins only after someone manages to climb a 2-story wooden pole, previously greased with soap. There's a prize waiting at the top of the pole, a pig trotter. The signal to start the fight is a shot from water cannons. During the battle, each participant is on their own. Before throwing a tomato, it must be crushed. The fun lasts 1 hour, during which over 100 tons of tomatoes are used. After the battle, the walls of surrounding houses turn red, and tomato juice on the pavement reaches ankle height. Cheese rolling, United Kingdom. Every year at the end of May in the English county of Gloucestershire, on Cooper's Hill, the cheese rolling festival takes place. During the festival, a cheese wheel weighing about 4 kilograms is rolled down the hill, and participants must catch it. Bruises, dislocations, and even fractures are common in this competition. Therefore, every year several people leave the festival in ambulances. As a reward, the winners receive a large wheel of Gloucester cheese. Cheese rolling has been held for over 200 years, and it is believed that pagans celebrated the festival of summer and fertility in a similar way, introduced to the British Isles by the Romans. Lazy Day, Colombia. Residents of the Colombian city of Itagüí celebrate Lazy Day every year on May 20th. The goal of Lazy Day is to combat stress and chronic fatigue. Itagüí is the industrial capital of Colombia and the most densely populated city in the country. The first World Lazy Day took place here in 1985 under the slogan, "For the right to be lazy." On this day, citizens gather in the streets, squares, and parks, bring out loungers, chairs, a variety of food, and watch those who laze more actively, participating in various events. Holi, Festival of Colors, India. Annually in March, Hindus celebrate the ancient festival of spring in bright colors. People welcome spring by lighting bonfires at night to drive away evil spirits and destroy the evil deity Holika. On the day of the festival, people throw colorful powders resembling paint at each other in the streets. On this day, social differences are erased, and representatives of all castes sing songs and dance. By the way, the tradition of throwing colors has been adopted by people from many other countries.